EA Sports. It's in the game.
Somebody pop all day, hold up. Somebody on their way, hold up. I with a crown all day, hold up. Somebody can't relate,
Black
hold
Panther.
up. Stay down with no faking. Go up, top down, I'm in racing. Go up, wild, I'm in dangerous. Go up, my crowd in rotation, yeah. Are you on 10 yet? Are you on 10 yet? Wait, are you on 10 yet? Are you on 10 yet? I live on 10. Wait, are you on 10 yet? Are you on 10 yet? Hold up, the place 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 up.
Down, go to the down. I see cars jogging down, jogging down. Got Benjamin Franklin on my deep, I know. So,
if young Metro don't touch you, hunger.
Do you know where you're going to? Do you like the things that life is showing you? Where are you going to?
straight.
Do you know?
You're my best friend, 7-Eleven. We can go legend, 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 yeah. You're my best friend, 7-Eleven, yeah. We can go legend.
Time to work on putting the ball through the
I've
hoop.
been going and going like the Energizer. Yeah, I'm supplying the like Elijah.
Now that's how you take it to the rack.
They say life is a and if that is the case,
Let's
then
take a
I'm
look
feeling
at your jump
surprising.
shot
No, I
now.
am not an advisor, but I do advise you to pay attention. Never need to mention I'm the heads.
Create as much space as you can between you and your defender. The more open you are, the easier your shot will be.
I'm finna kill it instead.
Use right stick to show off your ball handling skills. The direction you move the stick determines the type of dribble moves you'll do. Try out a couple of crossovers, then finish with a layup or dunk.
Everybody think that they do, but they don't. Swear to God that they will, but they won't. Spitting riddles in the middle of a pastime. Me and my mom feeling the violence.
Try using a dribble move before your first step to get your defender off balance.
I don't flex to be acknowledged. At this point, it's common knowledge. All you haters been about it. You in the club throwing dollars, but I'm saving mine so my kids go to
Holding
college.
R2 while dribbling will give you a greater arsenal of dribble moves to choose from.
$20 million. He had the flex to be acknowledged. He in the club throwing dollars, and I cannot afford to send me to college.
They reach,
just wanna be
you
loved,
teach.
just like everybody
No
wanna
doubt.
be accepted. But somehow he had neglected me and my mama.
Throwing the ball around your defender's back will send a message to everyone on the court.
Who you know drop the album back to back to back to back to back to back again. I'm back again and snap again. There ain't no other way to run against heaven because I've been living in a world of my own. Leave me alone, I'm in the zone where I've been prone to destroy. You cannot avoid this, right? Have annoyed this. Yes, you know I enjoy this. Preach, yeah, I'm trying to reach everybody in the streets, putting words to the beats. Each one, teach one, yeah, I'm trying to reach one. Who the beast one? That be me gonna try to the east one. Tell me how you really wanna do it right now. Trying to shout out everybody, nobody heard of this, heard of us. We ain't going nowhere, it's a hurt of us. Hold up, roll up. Levitating like I'm David Blaine. Living a dream like I'm David Ames. Talk all you want, we are not the same. Step in the spot that ain't know the name. So more hairstyles and
Okay, calm down now. Be sure about your moves to help limit turnovers.
Throwing
Throwing the ball around your defender's back will send a message to everyone on the court.
Now my phone blowing up like ring, 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 ring. Ring. That Kevin Durant, I'm a champion.
I do not
Check the numbers,
envy
I'm a
your
champion.
defenders.
Can't sleep on a boy
Nice
anymore, but the haters that love to hate gon' Star-Lord, champion.
If you want to
Know
get the
name
crowd
and
on
they
his
know the
feet,
alias, that's
throwing the
for
ball
sure.
between your defender's
Here's
legs
44.
will get the job
Here's
done.
44 more.
Now that's what we call having the ball on a string. One of the fanciest moves you can pull off is the around the back nutmeg.
Oh, y'all thought y'all wasn't gonna get that Kendrick in that. Y'all thought y'all wasn't gonna get that locked in Kendrick.
With handles like that,
That's
I don't know
LSP,
who can
that's
stop
Jada,
it.
that Kendrick. Oh, y'all think it's games being played around here, huh? Well, they not.
Okay, let's work on some
Damage
defense.
that we do is severe. The reinvention of the fresh, brand new every year.
Nice job.
Flew in the
Keep
air,
in
we
mind,
put that work
if
on
your opponent
commercial. We
starts to
flew in the
sprint,
left.
defensive assist may not be enough. You'll also want to hold right trigger to sprint with them.
To pursue my career, so I keep a tight circle around.
While the defensive assist, cut off your opponent's moves with left stick. The arrows by your feet will show your opponent's intended direction.
In the foreign, had to learn to conquer the gears.
It's the kick drum, yeah, it's attached to the snare. I turn it to the back, then I crack your veneers.
Try to make it a goal to cut off your opponent whenever they make the move to the basket.
Everybody back up.
At the beginning of your opponent's move and after a bump, there's a small window to try to steal the ball by pressing square. You gotta be quick though. This timing your swipe will leave your opponent with an easy lane to the basket for two.
Life is a movie and death is the co-star.
Mechanics of the game,
Bandits trail far.
if they heard that the driver is gang off,
We be in the part of the party that get roped off.
mingle with the book of the judge and both for
Questions that we asking ourselves, having
That's not quite it.
spending money
Try
that's
it.
unaccounted for.
If you scared to party with gangsters,
At the
you
beginning
around
of
us
your
for.
opponent's
We do what we
move
want,
and
man.
after a bump,
get around
there's a
the
small window to try to steal the ball by pressing square.
LOX give respect, cause fans think.
It's
the commission. Come on, it's us.
It looks like you're getting the hang of this.
Still smell
Try
money
your
in here,
best
Frank.
to only
Raps like a
swipe
dice
at the
game.
ball
We about to
when
clear
the steal hit lights up.
Everybody back up. Man down.
When all else fails, a well-timed block will make up for a defensive breakdown.
You talk to me crazy. I do you something dirty. How I feel lately. I do you
Hakeem
something
will be
crazy.
proud.
I wake up
Nice
the neighbors
rejection.
coming through bright and early.
This is a LOX Swiss product.
Hey, I've been going and going like the Energizer. Yeah, I'm supplying no like Elijah. In the cut, no, might run a compartment Elijah. They say life is a and if that is the case, then I'm finna surprise. And no, I am not an advisor, but I do advise you to pay attention. Never need to mention I'm the heads. Finna push it to the ledge. Yeah, my meds. Ain't got no love for the feds. Can that thing go to your head? Me watch where you tread. I'm finna kill it instead. I'm finna, well, I can never done it, and I wanna run it, and I wanna keep it going and going like infinity. Be the only entity to ever rip it apart. From the start like this, from the heart like this, finna rip it, million miles a minute, no nitrous, do it righteous. I've been down this road before. Everybody think that they do, but they don't. Swear to God that they would, but they won't. Spitting riddles in the middle of a pastime. Me and my mind feeling the vibe like yeah, finna get it like yeah.
It is NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. We're at Target Center in downtown Minneapolis. Tonight, it'll be the Minnesota Timberwolves taking on the Portland Trail Blazers. Won by the Portland Trail Blazers. Right down Broadway for the two. Defender has to pick him up.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
It's Minnesota basketball. To T. Covington. Probing the defense. To T. Has a chance. Off the mark. Well contested.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
C.J. McCollum. Man, that was a tough shot.
Even though the coach initially may not like that shot, now he's clapping because that ball went in.
To Covington. T. McCollum. Lillard. Nurkic rocking the rim. Feed the big fella. Point to the passer.
So good when you get everybody involved, in particular your bigs. You get them going, they'll run the court faster, and guess what? They'll set harder screens because they're actually in the game.
Teague with the basketball. Right now, down 7. Here comes the screen. To Teague. Hassan Whiteside sends it away. Covington. Yusuf Nurkic with a piece. Portland has the ball. D's got it. Damian Lillard, 2 for 2. That's what you want.
The pass was really good, but what I love most about the play, Ed, was that every player that ran in transition had active hands, which means they were active targets. They provided a target for the player to deliver the pass. That's how you work together as teammates.
Hassan Whiteside sends it away.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
McCollum. He made his first effort, but not that time. Timberwolves have the basketball. And Jay, they call the foul.
A simple touch foul.
Damian Lillard, that's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
To Teague. And he's going to the line to shoot 2.
Hey, look, sometimes you need to feel out your opponent. Let them know you're there. I'm okay with that early foul.
Karl-Anthony Towns. Couple of free throws on the way. A career 83% free throw shooter. First one, count it. Second one off the mark. He goes 1 for 2. Lillard picked up by Teague. Work it down to Nurkic. To Kent Bazemore. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
That shot was nice, but that pass, that was the real highlight. Good teams always find a way to get the best shot available.
Minnesota with the basketball. Teague defended by Lillard. They get it down for Towns. Karl-Anthony Towns missed his first. That one goes.
Just remember an old saying here, you're only as good as your last shot, and your last shot went in, so it's time to get going.
Defensive 3-second violation for Minnesota. For the Portland.
And he adds the free throw. Lillard to McCollum. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Teague with it up top. Down a dozen. To Towns. Knocked loose. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Hassan Whiteside. It'll stay with Minnesota. We have both squads set to make some moves right now.
Substitutions, Minnesota.
Wiggins. Very little's gone right in this first quarter, but with that three, you look at the scoreboard, they're back within 9.
And Ed, Rome was not built in one day. You can't rush the process. Just keep chipping away. Chip, chip, chip.
Damian Lillard. Shot by Lillard, no good. Hood to Lillard. Fires the three. Damian Lillard. Not much more the defense could have done. It's a contested three.
I mean, does he have eyes in the back of his head or what? I get paid money to watch and study this game daily. Even I didn't see that angle.
Minnesota at the controls.
In the first quarter.
Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
Now, I know you probably don't want to hear this, but you have to take it one possession at a time. You have to continue to chip away. It hasn't been the best first quarter, but if you get a couple more of those to drop, you'll find yourself right back in this ballgame.
For three. Oh, he couldn't get it to go. Lillard to Whiteside. Rises for the slam.
It seems like yesterday I was rapping with this kid during the NBA pre-draft workout. He looked scrawny. Nobody knew if he could really make it. But the arrow continues to point straight up for Dame Lillard. Another terrific season, a first-time All-NBA first-team player, tied for 4th in the league in scoring last year. This kid is no doubt about it. Dame time.
And he's fouled, and he earns a trip to the line.
You see this all the time. The defensive players establishing his presence on the court and also checking to see how far the refs are going to let him go.
Misses the first. Knocks down the second after missing the first. Trailblazers with the basketball. Takes stock of the floor. Lillard with a drop step. Scores from the post.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Teague with the basketball. Just under a minute to go in a very one-sided first quarter of play. Jordan Bell with the dunk. Jay, perhaps that's a start.
Those kind of plays get me fired up. That's a momentum play. They look lifeless here in the first quarter, but a dunk like that can get your team going in the right direction.
Lillard, defended by Jeff Teague. Noah Vonleh with the block.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
The drive, right to the basket to Teague. Knocked loose. Blazers come away with it. Layup's good at the buzzer. Nice finish to this first quarter. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. The Timberwolves have the basketball to Wiggins. Yes, Andrew Wiggins. He's 2 for 2 now.
There's certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Here comes the screen. Lillard matched up with the former Wildcat. McCollum, down low Collins. To McCollum. Shot clock winding down. C.J. McCollum. Not easy.
Man, you making people dance out there? I see you with the footwork.
Napier with the basketball. Trailing by 14. Here comes the screen. Down low Bell. Nice pace. Sets it up and slams it down.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Trailblazers take over. Probing the defense. Trying to make his move. Portland has 4 to shoot. 4-3. Now that's a contest. Oh, too much contact. Free throws on the way.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
Andrew Wiggins. He's got 2 shots coming. A career 74% free throw shooter. Knocks down the first. And fails to hit them both. Hits the first, misses the second.
For the Portland Trailblazers, number 21.
Lillard picked up by Teague. Lets it fly from long range. That's how you defend. Teague with it up top. Down 11. Hassan Whiteside. Huge block. Wiggins.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
And he's fouled. Good play by the shooter.
You know what? That's an even better play by the defender. I like the foul there. Send a message. Nothing easy.
He's going to have to earn it now. Jordan Bell at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 68%. And hits the first free throw. No good on the second. It's a 1 of 2 trip. Lillard shakes free and hits.
As a defender, you should take it personally when a contested 3 goes in. That's good defense, but it's not good enough.
Teague with the basketball. His guys trail by 13. To Covington. To Towns. Down low. And he's fouled. A trip to the line coming up.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
First free throw is good. Goes 2 for 2. Lillard against Karl Anthony Towns. Here comes the screen. Lillard to Nurkic. Stuffs it down with authority. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
Teague with it up top. His guys currently down by 13. Covington to Wiggins. Yes, Andrew Wiggins. 3 for 3 in this first half.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
McCollum to Lillard. Bazemore against Andrew Wiggins. Swings it to Lillard. A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
And a lot of folks last year, including myself, were surprised that Dame was named first-team All-NBA ahead of Russell Westbrook. Look, I love Dame's game, but come on, man. Russ averaged a triple-double for the 2nd season in a row. Stop it.
Wiggins to Towns. Can't connect. It's Portland ball. C.J. McCollum. Terrific shooting. He's 4 for 5.
Well, he finished strong because he was able to initiate the contact. When you initiate the contact first, you bounce off the defender, which balances you at the rim.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Teague matched up with Lillard. Knocked loose. Lillard knocks it down.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Teague with the basketball. His guys down big. To Covington. Robert Covington with the strong finish. Whoa, he got up there.
Just showing you that 40-inch vertical.
Tolliver matched up with Wiggins. Screen coming. Here's a chance from long range, cleaning the offensive glass. T-Wolves with the basketball. Teague sizing up the all-star Lillard. Add 2 points to the board.
And that transition offense was flawless when guys fan out and actually fill the lanes with a sense of urgency. You heard me correctly, a sense of urgency. You will get a great shot every possession.
To Covington. Towns. To Wiggins. Covington. Wiggins. The shot almost. Lillard to McCollum. C.J. McCollum. He's now 5 for 6.
One of the most underrated backcourts we have in the league. Dame with an assist to CJ is something we hear all the time. No, we actually don't. We should probably hear a lot more of that.
Teague. Down low Towns. Yusuf Nurkic. Tips it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
McCollum into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. Lillard picked up by Teague.
Screen on your left. Screen on your left.
Now a pass stolen by the Timberwolves. And a throwdown.
And if you're on defense on that last possession, no need to look over to the coach's bench, hold up your arms, wonder what did you do. Everybody got back, everybody communicated, everybody pointed. It was just better offense than it was defense.
Teague with it up top. Down a bundle. To Towns. Hassan Whiteside able to recover with the block. Lillard guarded by Towns. Deep three at the buzzer. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to Orlando where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
It's Jalen Rose, and I've got your EA Sports Halftime Report. The Trailblazers have built a comfortable lead. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Portland Trailblazers. The Timberwolves have yet to appear after one half of basketball. There isn't enough time to get into all of their problems, but I'll tell you this, they need to try to get better. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Game travels. Blocks.
The Portland Trailblazers have been making the kind of defensive impact that can affect the team mentally. After a lot of those blocks, you'll start to see guys more hesitant and second-guessing shot opportunities.
Player of the half.
Damian Lillard has already put together a pretty nice highlight reel for himself, and that's just after one half of basketball. He did a lot of scoring, and it probably won't stop anytime soon.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. He was definitely cold in that first half. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
And with that, I'm sending it back to Ed and Jay to bring you the rest of the game.
Teague with the basketball. He'll run the offense. And he's going to the line to shoot 2.
Just because a team's winning doesn't mean the refs are going to put away the whistle. Play right all the way through.
Karl Anthony Towns. Couple of free throws on the way. Shooting 75% so far tonight. And he connects on the first free throw. 2 for 2 on that trip. Lillard to Ken Bazemore. Nurkic from long range. Tough shot there for Bazemore. No good.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Lillard. Jumper's good.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
T-Wolves at the controls going up the floor. Teague matched up with Lillard. To McCollum. Hassan Whiteside. Small sample size, but making the most of it. He's 1 for 2.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Teague with it up top. Looking to make something happen. Knocked loose. And that'll be out of bounds. Last touch by a Blazer. It'll stay with the T-Wolves. Wiggins doesn't have the touch. No good. McCollum with the basketball. His guys hold a commanding lead. To Whiteside. And scores. Strong take.
Underutilized, underutilized, underutilized. Am I getting my point across? Let's see more of that.
Teague, defended by Lillard. To Towns. Hassan Whiteside pins it. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Hassan Whiteside. Covington. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
Oh, he should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
Substitution being made in this one. Robert Covington at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. For his career, 82%. Free throw good, so they get the three-point play. But it's not much more than a drop in the bucket with the score right where it is. Lillard picked up by Teague. Goes to the left side. Beyond the arc for three. That's off the side of the rim. Short to McCollum. Fires the three. Not that time. Knocked loose. To Towns. Short jumper stays out. And stuffs it home.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
I got him. I got ball. I got ball. Let's cut.
That'll get out of bounds off one of the T-Wolves. Portland's got it. Lillard guarded by Jeff Teague. To Ken Bazemore. Here comes the screen. Lillard not going down here.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Oh, Yusuf Nurkic. Very efficient and making an impact. He's 3 for 3.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Teague. A pass stolen by Portland.
You go back to the principles. Things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade is called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you'll be able to stop a great passing team.
They get it down for Towns. Scores from the post.
Old school equals high percentage.
To McCollum. To Ken Bazemore. Deep left corner. Going to launch. Beyond the arc. Can't get the bounce. Teague against the former first-rounder. Oh, a whistle.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
Looks like both teams are making substitutions.
Substitutions, Minnesota.
Teague, defended by Lillard. To Towns. And look out.
In an era where big centers often get devalued, Karl-Anthony Towns is a true foundational player. He can function as a traditional center, but also can show you quick moves around the perimeter and knock down that three-point shot from deep.
Bell to Towns, down low. Able to convert inside.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Lillard picked up by Teague. To Rodney Hood. Nice pass to set things up.
But did you see the way he was able to do it, Ed? Did you see him constantly probe the defense by maintaining his dribble? Ultimately, if you keep your eyes on all the other defenders, they will lose track of where the ball is. That's where you slip a quick pass in for an easy dime.
Teague. Down low Towns. Zach Collins swats it. Towns.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
To Lillard. Hood. Lays it up and in.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
Teague. Lillard. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Not that time. He misses.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
It's Minnesota basketball. Blazers have it. Lillard. And that's rebounded by Minnesota. And a whistle.
His timing was a tad bit off.
Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. Teague, defended by Lillard. Fires the three, and Jeff Teague got it up fast, and it goes down.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Lillard against Karl Anthony Towns. That's the end of the third quarter with the Blazers in a comfortable spot. It's the Blazers with the basketball as we start the fourth quarter, and it might be time to empty the bench, Jay. This game appears to be well in hand.
And their starting five has certainly earned the fourth quarter off. They've been terrific this ball game, and this is the type of game where you find a chance to relax. You ice up, you watch your other teammates play, you applaud them, and you get ready for the next game.
For three, Rodney Hood couldn't get open, misses the shot. To McCollum. Layup goes down. Well done.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ball game.
Napier, defended by McCollum. Knocked loose. Blazers come away with it.
I'm looking at the bench right now, and the coach is saying, keep pushing it, keep going.
Gets it in the left corner. To Wiggins. Passed it off. Jordan Bell with the dunk. He took it out on the rim that time.
Oh, there's no better feeling than after throwing that one down, hanging on the rim a little bit, looking at your opponent beneath you, making him recognize that's where you'll be the entire ball game.
Bazemore, defended by the Canadian Wiggins. Hood goes to the right side. Goes reverse to lay it in.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
McCollum to Ken Bazemore. Portland down to 4 to shoot. 4-3. Misfires. It's no good. To Ken Bazemore. Hood. Lets it fly from long range. Offensive board to Rodney Hood. The Blazers with 4 in the shot clock. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number one, create contact, and number two, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Rodney Hood trying to cash in on a three-point play. For his career, 82%. Free throw's good as they continue to widen their lead. Timberwolves have the basketball.
I got ball.
Knocked loose. Teague up against the Weber State product. Here's a chance from long range. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time.
In the first half, he pretty much made every single shot. It was magical to watch. But now that you have drawn so much attention, try to get your teammates more involved.
Hassan Whiteside rejects it.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
From long range, and he knocks it down, Jay.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Teague with the basketball. Down a bundle. To Wiggins. Nothing going here on that drive. Covington. Gets a look. Can't hit. To Lillard. Beyond the arc for three. And Damian Lillard, right in his wheelhouse, hits the catch-and-shoot three.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Minnesota with the basketball. Teague, defended by Lillard. To Wiggins. Surveys the floor. Shot by Wiggins, won't go.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
It's good, and one.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Yusuf Nurkic at the line for a chance at a three-point play. Numbers not in his favor, 61% for his career. Teague with it up top. His guys down big. Bell to Covington. Offensive rebound. Hassan Whiteside snatching it out of the air.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Lillard to Ken Bazemore. Fires the three. Not that time. He missed it. Going to launch beyond the arc. That one off the mark. It's no good. Minnesota at the controls. Knocked loose. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Won't go down. Lillard, he's been dialed in from long distance. That's now 5 threes for the game.
Nothing more painful than the next day watching tape, seeing the fact that he got 15 points off three-point shots.
Teague with the basketball. He'll run the offense. Driving right to the basket. Jeff Teague. Tough shooting. Only 2 for 6 after that make.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Whiteside against Karl Anthony Towns. Down the lane to lay it in.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Teague to Covington. Here comes the screen. Wiggins knocks it down from mid-range.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Lillard, defended by Jeff Teague. Down low, Nurkic. Oh, Yusuf Nurkic. The defense is really going to have to start paying attention. He's 5 for 5 for the field.
This is why I go back into player mode. If a dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
The Timberwolves have the basketball. Teague knocked loose. A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Lillard.
Stepping in for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Fires the three. No good. That's great defense. Napier with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Deep three at the buzzer. It's the Trailblazers who get the victory as they win this one in very convincing fashion. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Trailblazers won this matchup with a significant margin. They did it with blocks, and they did it with steals. More to the point, they did it with excellent defense. They committed to the grind and got rewarded as a result. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Portland Trailblazers. The Timberwolves really lost big in this matchup, and you can tell it was tough on them.
And it's games like this where veteran players can be so important. They've been through these types of blowouts, and they know what it takes to keep a locker room united.
Check out the leading scores for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Game track. Defense.
The Portland Trailblazers
showed us how important defense can be in this league, especially when it leads to plenty of opportunities on the other end of the court.
Player of the game.
Damian Lillard gets rewarded for the way he provided his teammates with plenty of easy baskets. His assist total is certainly indicative of his clever playmaking.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. He was definitely cold in this game. We got our top 3 plays for you. Check them out.
Number 2. Number 1.
And that does it for our post-game wrap-up. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. Thanks for joining us.
Sure.